Hi peeps. Think we're running. Hopefully the lighting is okay. This might be a little bit long because I want to show you a technique and I love it. What we're going to do is make this glitter butterfly on this card. Here I don't know if you can see how shiny and glittery that is. I can't tell, but I love it. Using some lace and a couple different colors of, here's my lace, glitters, and the glitter that I'm using is this ultra fine glitter. You can get it probably in multiple places. Let me pull out a little bit. I got mine from Elizabeth Crafts. You can buy them in a set like this. It has 5 in it. This is Earth. I'm using one out of Beach and one out of Bloom today, but like I say, I've seen them. I just happened to get mine from Elizabeth Craft because I really like her glitter. Alright, so let me pull you back in. So there's a couple different things that I want to show you. So you can get, to make this, we're going to use some double-sided sticky paper. Now I do have it in 8.5 by 11 sheets. You can get it in other sizes. I'm using this big roll of it right now. And so what you want to do is, first you need to make some sticky paper. I have some made here, but I want to show you how I did it. So just cut some regular cardstock. This is double-sided sticky. So I just pull it like this. And put it down. I'm not like totally careful. So see, so you have it stuck on there. Then use some scissors, preferably some Teflon coated ones so you don't stick too much. And this is going to drive me crazy, so I'm going to trim it really quick. Now, I was recently at the Novi, Michigan Mega Meet. Oh my God, I spent more money than it cost me to go on a cruise. It was so fun. And so that's where I got a bunch of the stuff that I just bought. So I discovered Dare to Be Artsy, and that's spelled A-R-T-Z-Y. And I am using their butterfly dies that go with this set. Called Butterfly Inspiration. So I'm going with these butterflies, but I have to give you this bit of information, though it has nothing to do with this video. Have you ever known a supplier to provide, oh, wrong one, I have to find the ones that match, dies that match their 12 by 12 paper? That is right. So I have a die for this beautiful paper, so if I wanted I could just cut these out with the die and use that, but I wanted to show you this glitter technique. Again, this is Dare to Be Artsy. They are one of my new favorites now. I think I bought almost everything they owned. It was beautiful. Loved it. Okay, let me make sure I've got the right die. So anyway, that plug for them. No, they didn't pay me. I just love them. You guys know me. Once I get all about somebody, then I can't stop. So double-sided paper. What we're gonna do is then die cut the butterfly out. So I'm gonna scoot this up a little bit because this other little toy that I found, I hadn't seen this. Maybe you guys have, but I had not seen this little tiny sidekick. Sorry, I'm not the best doing this backwards. Little die cut machine. How fun is that? So I love it because my big one sits over there, and when I just have a small die to do, I mean, how cute is this? Look at the cute little plates. So I'm gonna stick it on here. Now that I'm way back here out of camera shot, I'm trying to keep it up there. Okay, the way I am sitting isn't working. Let me move it a little bit and take some time to grab some washi tape because of course it's going to be difficult since I'm trying to film it. So just so this butterfly doesn't keep moving, let me tape it down. But I love this little guy. It's called the Sidekick. Oh. It's so cute because when I have smaller dies, I can just keep it right here. I don't have to get up and go to my big shot or my larger machine. So I love it. So we have now die cut it's just white cardstock paper. I put it on butterfly that is now going to be sticky on this side. So you could stamp it and use it as a sticker, but we're going to use that sticky side to create our butterfly. Now, I don't want to leave this double-sided sticky stuff that I made, so I'm going to take some small punches and just cut out a couple, because then I can always go back at some other time and make some, well, I could do a lot of things. I could use glitter on it or whatever else I may elect to do. So you'll see that I have some of those over here from some that I already made. Some other, come over here, my fake nails. Not only do I need to get them done, and you can see how bad they are in this video, but I can't pick up anything. So for example, last night I did a star. I'll put it on here so you can see it. Not a star, I can't talk. A little sparkly flower. Did that same thing. I did a little heart over here. Alright, next up, what we're going to do is make sure this is in good. We're going to take our double-sided sticky, you know I can't talk once the camera comes on. I can talk just fine until that camera comes on, then I can't. I'm going to take my piece of lace and very carefully I'm going to peel back this release paper. Try not to get your hands on it. I did choose an item that's a little challenging because those little antennae, I could easily rip them, and I did yesterday. So we're going to set that down, and then however you want your design on your butterfly to look, you just place, I think I want it, like sometimes you might want more of part of a design. So I'm going to place that on there, and I'm going to use the slick side of the paper I just pulled off because you don't want your fingers all over it because it'll pick up that sticky. So use that just to press that lace down onto the butterfly. So you can see now that the lace is stuck to the butterfly. Alright. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I'm trying to figure out which color I did first. I don't know. Typically you would do the lighter color first, so let's see. I can't remember what I did. So we'll do silver. So I'm going to use a coffee filter and just kind of... These little spoons are great for this. All they are is party spoons. They're little mini spoons like you'd use for some party or something. I think I got them at Michael's, and they're perfect for the glitter. Well, they're perfect for all kinds of things, but let me cut this piece of lace because it's driving me crazy that it hangs down. So I just went into Joann's and bought a whole bunch of different kinds of lace. So I'm going to put it over it. Doesn't matter, you can be generous with it and tap it off into the coffee filter to collect it all. Then I'll use a paintbrush, kind of wipe off any. Let me set that aside. And now with my finger, I'm going to burnish it, and it's okay at this point to use your finger on it. So you can see how shiny it is, but after I burnish it, it's going to get super shiny. Is that camera picking up the difference? I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see this, but it's incredibly shiny. And you can reuse this lace for multiple projects. The lace is not going to stick down. Now, if you wanted it to, you could trim around it, and that might actually be kind of cool looking. I'll have to try that. So let's just hope it's burnished enough. No big deal if it isn't, because my next step I can go back and burnish it some more. So now I'm going to open up my, what color is this? Petal Pink? Yeah, Petal Pink. Get ready. So I'm very carefully going to pull the lace off. Actually, where's the little poker? I'm going to hold it down on a spot that already has glitter. And I'm just going to pull that back, and you can see that design of the lace where it was stuck. I may have smushed it down a little too much. I did that last night too. But if you're going to hold it down with something, do it on a part that already has glitter, so that the parts that don't, now that you're revealing, will keep their sticky. But you don't want to get your fingers on it. I mean, you might a little bit. I just did. But pull it off. Totally can use that again, and it's not sticky. So hopefully it will pick up the white areas that don't have the glitter yet. So that area is now sticky. So I'm just going to plop him down there. It's just going to be easier. And pour this all over it. How fun is that? I love glitter. And I love this ultra super fine glitter. So fun. Let's see. Use my poker and pick it up. Tap it a little. Now all of those areas that were white are now pink. Move this out of the way. And now I'm going to burnish this one with the pink. When you do it in person, you will be amazed at how shiny this gets. I know the camera isn't doing it justice, but for some reason, when you burnish it, and it's best to do it with your finger. Some people do it with bone folders and stuff, but I think it works better with your finger. It's not going to rub it off, and once you burnish that on there, that glitter's not going to come off. It's going to stay. Look at that. Hopefully it's picking it up. We have weird lighting here. I love this. So fun. All right. So in an effort to speed things up a little bit, I've got some cardstock already cut for you. Also use these Swiffer dust things. Great for glitter. Not so much necessarily when you've shoved it into your stamp pad, but great for picking up glitter all over your workspace. All right. So I don't like to do this, but I will do it when I'm in a hurry, and that because it's just not as good a cardstock. I will get pre-made card bases to use, so that's very helpful for when I'm doing something like this really super quick. You can get them at Michael's, is usually where I get them, but they're not as good a cardstock. Anyway, to make one card, I pulled out this pink one. Now, I'm using a set that I've had for years, and I bought several packages, and when I had my online store, I think, heck, I still may have some, but it's Bo Bunny Isabella. And this is one of my all-time favorites. The pinks and gray paper in here are awesome. And so that's what I chose to use. Now what's fun is a lot of their papers already have a butterfly on it. So this made picking out a paper, you can see from the bundle all the little butterflies. Isn't that cute? That one would be totally cute too. In that Bo Bunny collection, but that one's going to be hard to find because it's pretty old. I pre-cut my ribbon. I'm going to totally do the cheater's way of doing a knot, where you pre-cut it, take a piece of tape, flip it over, because I don't know about you, but I have a heck of a time trying to tie knots in ribbon. So years ago, someone told me this cheat way of doing it. probably back in my Stampin' Up! Days. I can't remember. So I'm going to just tape both sides down. Alright, let me hook this bad boy down. People have told me, I know, I use a ton of tape. It always stays, but people are like, oh, it doesn't take that much. I'm just a tape-aholic. Line it up. Now look how easy it is to do my knot. I cut this other little piece. I'm just going to slide it under. And tie a knot. Like this. Ew, that one's not a good knot. As I show you how easy it is, that's not a good knot. Normally I can get a nice little square looking knot. If you're afraid that's going to come undone, you can stick a little dot of glue in the back, and that will totally keep it from coming undone. I do that usually. So let me just cut my ends. Never leave a raw, ugly end, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so with our beautiful butterfly we just made, and oops, I gotta stamp my sentiment. So I picked a thank stamp out of a Technique Tuesday stamp set I had that's pretty old, Swanky Sentiments, but I love the font. At the Mega Meet I was at, I bought every color that they had. I'm not sure how to say her name. I think it's Wendy Vecchi. Someone called her Vecchi, but I'm not sure. It's Vecchi, I think. In the convention, she's like with Stampers Anonymous or Ranger, okay, with Ranger. But I love the size of these ink pads. They're bigger than the little cubes because the little cubes are just too small for me. They're but smaller than a full size and less expensive too. They're only $4 a color, and she currently only has 12 colors, but I love them. What's fun about her stamps too is I can stamp normal like I'm doing right now, but they will also react to water like some of Tim Holtz. So we can do other things with that. It wasn't a very good stamp job, but I'm talking. So we're going to make a little, I don't know, flaggy looking thing out of it. Just whack some off. I'm sure everyone knows this trick for making a little banner look. Right up the middle, take a little snip, and then just go to the middle from the corners. No wonder I can't see. My glasses are actually on top of my head instead of my eyes. Well, oh, God, makes such a huge difference. Okay. So I've got some pop-up dots. Kind of a little small for this, but I had these on here and I just want to use them up. And yes, I use way more than I need. I know. Alright, pull these off. Let's see, I always have to judge it, I think, about right there. Then we'll put our, you can also, if you wanted, you can put some little sequins up or little enamel dots to make the little body, or if you want, you can bend the wings of the butterfly. You could do a lot of really fun things with these, but this is our quick version. So I'm going to, there we go. And I think I want it right about there. And there you have it. How fun is that? I'm telling you, I am in love with this glitter. Love, love, love it. You'll be seeing more glitter from me, along with a lot of other techniques that I learned or new products that I found at the expo. It was so fun. So if you like the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up below. If you've used this glitter or have some samples you'd like to share with us, put them in the comments as well. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Check out my Etsy store, stampinmania.etsy.com, and stay tuned for another video coming your way. Thanks. Have a great day.